Your business should run like a well-oiled machine, not a never-ending to-do list. Today, I'm going to show you these simple systems that buy back your time and create true freedom. When you understand how to set up simple systems in your business, you will buy back at least 10 hours of your week. That's 10 hours you can spend signing more clients, delivering an amazing client experience, or simply living your life. And that's the whole point, right? You didn't start your coaching business to feel chained to your laptop with a never-ending to-do list that causes constant overwhelm. You started it for freedom, for impact, and for choice. Systems are what make that possible. Here's what most coaches' reality looks like right now. They're manually onboarding every client. They're tracking payments in a messy spreadsheet or worse, a notebook. They're recreating the same emails, posts, or documents from scratch every single time. Their Google Drive or inbox and Canva is just total chaos with files scattered across, desktop, OneDrive, random folders, and even USBs. And here's the kicker. If they stop working for a week, their whole business slows down, or worse, stops. Sound familiar at all? That's the burnout way, my friend. It works until it doesn't. It gets you so far, but it won't get you to where you want to go. So you might be making money right now, but behind the scenes, your business is fragile and that's why you're exhausted, right? So now let's flip this. The spacious way is having simple, repeatable systems that run things for you. Automated onboarding that welcomes clients the moment they pay. A clean client hub where you know exactly where every client is at, what they've paid, and what they need next. Templates that you can grab at a click of a button instead of reinventing the wheel every single week. An organized backend like your calendar, your drive, your inbox, so you always know where everything is. I can find anything in my business in under 10 seconds. And when things can't or shouldn't be automated, they're delegated, so you're not the one doing everything. Imagine how much calmer, clearer, and more focused you would feel if all of that was in place. And it sounds complicated and overwhelming and like a lot if you haven't done it before, but it's the complete opposite. You just need to know what to do and how to do it. I want to give you a behind the scenes snapshot of my business right now. Most weeks I run just 2 group coaching calls, and outside of that, my calendar is wide open. I go to Pilates every day. I have time to record a podcast episode if I like. I go for a walk. I deeply support my clients because I have so much capacity and time for them. And I spend my time with my partner and with my friends and with my family, which means everything to me. And despite having such spaciousness in my calendar, my business is bringing in over $100,000 cash months. How? Because I built these simple systems with my majorly Virgo energy, mind you, and these systems have bought back my time. My team can access everything they need to. Client onboarding and check-ins happen automatically, ensuring every client has the same and seamless experience where they feel deeply supported and really clear on the next steps as well on how to get support from me. I don't reinvent the wheel for content, launches, or client delivery. Everything is either automated, templated, or delegated. And this isn't about having complicated tech. I literally run my to-do list on Apple Notes and Google Drive for everything else. Like, that's how simple it really gets to be. So I'm not talking about having 15,000 softwares and so many subscriptions that makes you barely profit in a month, right? That's not what systems are to me. So let's break down this into 3 core components that make up simple systems. Number 1 is the identity upgrade. This one might surprise you, but your mindset and identity are a system in of itself. If your nervous system can only hold 5K per month before starting to stress out and get overwhelmed, then it doesn't matter how great your strategy is or even how great your service is, you won't ever be able to sustain or reach 30K months, let alone 100K months. You have to upgrade your identity to match the results that you want because you will never outgrow your identity, right? So you have to expand your identity for your results to follow. Number 2 is the organized backend. This is about getting your house in order. A clean Google Drive with clearly labeled folders and documents. A color-coded calendar so you know what's happening, where and when. And a zero inbox policy so you're not drowning in emails and avoiding it altogether. It sounds small, but these shifts free up so much energy, not to mention time. And the third piece is the template hub. Stop creating from scratch. Every email, every post, every sales page, you should have a template to work from. I repurpose content all of the time, and I also break down my long form content into short form content, so I'm not sitting here just creating content for a living. Templates that save me hours of time and mental energy, and it makes my business scalable because I'm not constantly reinventing the wheel. Those 3 things alone can change your entire experience of business. And again, it's not just me. My client Ella, a life coach, came to me feeling super scattered as organization just wasn't her strength, and that's okay. She had messy systems or barely any systems, and she was hitting inconsistent 7K months. Once we organized her backend and created a simple template hub, she scaled to consistent 20K months and said she felt lighter and more confident in her business than ever before. Another client, Grace, was drowning in manual onboarding and admin. Once we automated her onboarding and created a client hub, she freed up 15 hours a week. With that freed up energy, she scaled to 40K months and had more time to be with her baby. Now, these weren't tech heavy changes, right? These were simple systems that gave them the structure to scale without burning out. And I've already created that for all of my clients. So if your business feels chaotic right now, if you're constantly reinventing the wheel, or if your back end is a mess, know this. It's not because you're bad at business. It's simply because you don't yet have the systems that make scaling spacious and possible. When you put simple systems in place, you stop being the bottleneck. You create freedom, and your business starts running like a well-oiled machine, like it should be. Now, if you want my help setting up these exact systems into your business, then I would love to support you. All you need to do is book a roadmap call with the link below, and on this call, we'll audit your business, pinpoint the systems that are costing you the most time and therefore money, and map out a custom plan to create your spacious business model.